What's happening, y'all? Getting ready to start this episode 23. Been under the weather, so you see me sitting here with the sweatsuit on, but feeling a little bit better. So I want to get to these questions that I was sent last week. Come back after the theme music. Check it out. Hopefully you can hear me. I got on my headphones today with my mic. Right back after the theme song. All right, so this is the deal. Got a few questions in, and obviously I'm going to put the questions in here as a caption so you'll be able to see them. But I'm going to be clicking back and forth, so if it looks like I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at the questions, okay? Same as usual. First question. I want to start a blog. Which blog site can help me generate revenue? Now, I didn't even sit down and type out answers to these this time the way I usually do, so hopefully I won't ramble too much. But you can start a blog almost with any site nowadays. I mean, Facebook will allow you to do a blog. They're calling it notes. Tumblr is a blog. WordPress obviously is a blog. Blogger.com is a blog. And I mean, there are other platforms out there. There's Joomla, Drupal, Medium. There's just so many different options for you to work with. Now, the other part of the question says, which blog site can help me generate revenue? In conjunction with my Vistaprint website. First, get rid of Vistaprint website. There's no point in it. It doesn't make any sense. It's a waste of money. If you're paying $5 to $10 a month for a Vistaprint website, you could have your own fully hosted website where that website is probably going to have a package of a WordPress or a Drupal or a Joomla all included inside of your hosting service. All right. So we'll come back to that because you asked another question about what do you need to look for in a web hosting company. But we'll go back to the blog site first. So you want to start a blog. Like I said, you can start a blog pretty much anywhere, and you can do it for free. You don't have to pay to have a blog. All right. But your second part is, which blog site can help me generate revenue? Tumblr is one of the blogs formats that can be monetized. WordPress, if you own the hosting and you have a hosted WordPress, you can monetize that as well. None of those things are going to help you generate revenue if you don't have enough content on it and you don't have enough traffic coming to it. Blogging is going the way of the newspaper. So many people are doing it. Well, that's not an appropriate approach. It's kind of going the way of the newspaper because everyone's on social media. It used to be that you could run a blog and you get a lot of people to it. There are still some very successful bloggers out there, but it's becoming more and more difficult to earn money from your blog, and that's because everyone spends their time on social media. In one of the episodes earlier, I'll probably post it down there, I said that people need to get off of social media. In my new book, F Inspiration, F Speeches and Inspiration, Where Do I Get the Money to Start? I have a whole section in the whole chapter in that book dedicated to get off of social media. I've written articles on my website about get off of social media. Now, I'm not saying get off of social media and be done with it. What I'm saying is you have to change your browsing habits, because the way we browse by going to social media first and looking for all of our information, it's basically killing off a form of income for all of us. Blogging, like I said, used to be a very good thing. You could blog and people will come to the website. You could monetize it by putting Amazon Associates. You can put affiliate ads on your website, or you can put AdSense and ads on your website. I mean, there's only one ad program now. I remember there used to be a link share program. There was a ton of different programs that you could use when blogging was really coming into prominence and more people were blogging. There were all of these different kind of ad programs. They're all gone now. And there's a reason that they're gone, and it's because people sit on social media for so long. So if it's gone, how do you monetize your blog? It's all based on your content, but which blog site is the ultimate question here? So let me say this. I use WordPress. I prefer to use WordPress because of the multiple themes. I can buy themes if I want to, or I can use a free theme, and I can use different plugins, and it gives me the kind of styling that I like. It looks like a website, but it's really a blog. Um, I choose WordPress because I can put HTML code in, monetize it. Now, you say you have Vistaprint website. I don't think Vistaprint website is a web hosting service necessarily. I think they just have a web WYSIWYG program. What you see is what you get, where you can upload your information, and it's basically kind of a general website. They don't allow a whole lot of creativity. So if you create a blog, then you're going to have a blog that's over here, and then you're going to have your website over here, and you're not really creating a branded entity. It's not underneath one package. All right. So what I say is this: I like WordPress. That's personal. But if I was going to just start a blog, and if I'm not even thinking about your Vistaprint, if I was just starting out, I would do a Blogger. And there's a reason for that. That's because with Blogger, you have an account, you have a Google account, and it becomes much easier for you to create revenue through Google AdSense. Now, even with Blogger, I'm not sure if I can't remember. Somebody's going to have to correct me on this. I don't know if you can add HTML codes from Amazon affiliates, but I think you can put it in the sidebar. But personally, what I would do is I would get a hosting service. That means GoDaddy or HostGator or StartLogic is what I use. And I would have my hosting service, and then I would install a blogging platform as my index.html. In other words, as my index.php, since most blogging platforms use PHP as opposed to HTML. So I would take down my index.html, and I would put up my index.php, and I would allow that PHP to be my home page, and I would create pages underneath it to have an about me and everything else, but it would be underneath my web-based platform. So let me hit on the points again real quick to get through with this question. I want to start a blog. Which blog site can help me generate revenue? As long as it's a hosted blogging platform, Tumblr being the exception as far as social media is concerned, any of them can help you generate revenue. It's just a matter of you creating enough content to get people to your page to generate revenue. So the real question should be, when you say it in conjunction with my Vistaprint website, the real question should be is what do you want to choose as your web hosting service so you can get rid of Vistaprint and go ahead and start setting up your website and setting up your blog and starting to get busy. All right. So first things first, you can start a blog almost anywhere. Blogger, WordPress, Tumblr, Facebook Notes, all of these different things that you can use, Medium, tons of different options out there for you to start a blog. All right. Which ones can help you generate revenue? Ones that are typically hosted. Now you can do Blogger, and Blogger will allow you to monetize your site with Google AdSense. But I think the best thing that you can do is to create a platform using possibly a WordPress that's hosted, which means that you own that WordPress hosting platform, and you can name it, and you can put ads on it, and you can do everything that you want to do that you're looking to accomplish with monetizing a website. Get rid of Vistaprint. Those are my main points. I hope you guys like this episode. There's a lot of questions in here, so I'm going to split these up, and that's the end of this one. But come on back for the next one, because I think we got great questions that are in a series. So I'm going to try and create it as a series. But I appreciate you guys checking this one out. Hope it wasn't too long, and I hope it was a little bit, hopefully it's clear and you get what I'm saying. If not, leave some questions down below. Make sure you subscribe, share it with a friend or a person who's attempting to start a business and get into it. Remember, I'm here for the person that is just starting out. I'm not really the person that you want to go to when you're trying to blow your business up and make it bigger. I can help you get it off the ground and get started, and I think that's the most important aspect of all. So appreciate you guys. Subscribe.